everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Kassandra and I'm going to take you through this Yin Yoga practice. This is really good if you are really tired, exhausted, feeling a little drained. All of the poses will be done lying down, and I am using a bolster for these poses. If you don't have one at home, I would just recommend getting some couch cushions or some bed pillows, just some items that you can easily stack to give you a lot of support. So I have been recovering from a cold, so I'm feeling very depleted, very drained. So this is just what I felt like doing today. Hopefully you will find it beneficial as well. So Yin Yoga will be in the poses for 3.5–4 minutes each, and I won't be talking very much throughout, so I'll just give you the instruction on how to get into the pose, and then I like to leave a lot of period of silence so that you can bring your focus inward and really give yourself permission to rest and relax. So we're going to start in a supported fish pose. You can do this with blocks, you can do this with bolsters, with bed pillows, whatever feels good here. You just want to support from your mid back, upper back, and then to the back of your head. And you can either choose to have your legs out long in front of you, or if you'd like to take a hip opener, soles of the feet can come together to touch, and really let your shoulders drop down so there's a nice opening through your chest. And you can take the first 10 breaths or so in the pose to make any little movements and adjustments so that you can get comfortable, inviting a little bit more relaxation. Still breathing in and out through your nose, and feel this expansion every time you inhale, broadening through the rib cage, front to back, side to side. And we'll start to ease our way out of this pose. If you had this butterfly shape with the legs, might feel good. Just do straighten. I'm going to stretch my arms up overhead, lengthening fingers away from the toes. And we'll lift ourselves off of the props so we can lie down flat on our backs. And I'm going to bring the bolster underneath my hips, so switching more towards a supported bridge pose. So whichever props you're using at home, you just want to lift up, making sure that you're not jamming through your lower back, giving yourself lots of space here. We just want our hips to be a little bit higher than our shoulders, a little bit higher than the heart. So a very gentle inversion. And I like to keep my knees bent and my feet flat on the floor here. But if you'd like, you can also do this with straight legs. I just find it hurts a little bit in my lower back when I do this, but it is an option for you if you'd like. And you can play around a little bit with where you're placing your arms. This is really a practice, an invitation to do less, to not push ourselves, but instead really giving ourselves the opportunity to relax, to restore. To soothe our nervous system. And we'll do this by finding some stillness and finding a steady breath rhythm. So a few minutes right here. Before we go into our next pose, let's walk our feet in, and I'll give you some options. You can either just take 10 or so breaths hugging your knees in towards your belly. If this feels like it's hard for you to breathe and feels a little bit too compressive, you can just do like a waterfall pose, letting your legs go up. Maybe rolling the ankles, flexing and pointing the toes. We'll be coming into kneaded chest, staying in this supported bridge variation. So from wherever you were, whether it was this little child's pose or whether you had waterfall, we're going to bring our right knee in towards our chest and extend the left leg out. And depending on the tightness in the hip flexors, sometimes the leg will hover off the mat, which is fine, and you can bend a little bit into your knee as well. We're just looking for a nice opening through the front of our left hip and a little bit to the inside of that right thigh. Still keeping arms relaxed, head and shoulders heavy on the mat. Making this as passive as possible. We'll slowly ease our way to the other side. So you can bring that left knee in towards your chest. And we'll straighten the right leg out. Any amount here that feels comfortable. Very normal for one side to feel completely different from the other. And the more we hold the pose, the more your body will naturally relax into the shape. Letting go of any tightness or tension in your jaw, your facial muscles, your neck and shoulders. And sliding the right leg in just like before. Check in to see if it feels good for you to just have your thighs and knees in towards the chest for a few breaths, or if you'd prefer to extend your legs up towards the sky. Just as a little counter pose. And we'll be removing the bolster or whatever prop you're using at home. We'll be shifting it away. So let's all bring our feet flat to the floor. We'll be coming into a reclined twist, so no prop will be needed for this. So I'm just going to slide it out towards my feet. And then arms out into a little cactus shape. I'm going to lift my hips, move them to the right a little bit, and then let both knees and thighs drop over to the left. And you can use your left hand if you'd like to help guide that thigh down. Just a really gentle spinal twist. If you'd like to intensify this twist, you can always wrap your right thigh over your left one and then let the knees drop down. If this feels like too much sensation in your lower back or in your hips, just let go of this variation. Trying to keep our collarbones facing up. We'll be easing into our twist the other side. And I'm going to move my hips a little bit more to the left side of my mat to make it easier to drop the knees and thighs down to the right. And I'm going to cross or wrap my left leg over the right. Feel free to let go of this option and just keep one leg on top of the other, encouraging that left shoulder blade to stay anchored to the mat. Trying to stack our left hip on top of our right one, little compression through the stomach. Slow, steady breaths here. Unwrapping from this twist, coming back through to center. We'll be going into Savasana. I'm just going to pull my knees in towards my chest before I do this. And I'm going to do Savasana using my bolster under my knees, just to make it a little bit more comfortable and restorative. You're welcome to just lay completely flat on the mat. Otherwise, sometimes having just a little bit of support behind the knees can make this final pose more comfortable, especially if you ever feel tension or pinching in your lower back. And think of shrugging your shoulders down and away from your ears. Palms facing up, taking up lots of space here. Letting ourselves relax fully, with nothing to do, nowhere to be. Whenever you notice your mind wandering, you can just acknowledge it, not make a big deal out of it, and just instead focus on the flow of your breath or on any sensations in the body. Sometimes choosing an affirmation, a mantra, or a word to repeat internally can help us maintain our concentration and our focus inward. I am calm. I am relaxed. I am at peace. Whatever it may be for you. And we'll be here for a few minutes. Let's deepen our breath. Moving a little, very gently, just so we can slowly wake ourselves up. But being mindful about this, Maybe stretching the arms up overhead. And I'm going to turn to one side, just pushing the bolster out of the way. And we'll come up to take a seat. Sitting up tall. And you can bring your hands together at the front of the heart, closing our eyes. Just take a moment to observe and notice how you feel now. Noticing what has changed, what feels different as a result of your practice, even with just these gentle, relaxing movements. And we'll close by chanting Om one time. Let's inhale to chant. Breathe in. Om. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing this Yin Yoga practice with me. I hope it was really restorative, relaxing, and soothing. Leave me a comment before you go. Please subscribe, and hopefully we'll meet again on the mat very soon.